What up, you guys? It's TJ DeStefano from Advanced Training. Today, we're going to look at attacking closeouts. This is one of the most efficient ways to score on offense, but it's also not always about scoring. When you attack closeouts, a lot of times you can open up opportunities for your teammates, and you just keep the ball moving. You make a quick decision, and things just flow a little bit easier. So a couple things before we get started. When you're attacking closeouts, the defense is always at a disadvantage. Their momentum is going one way, so you need to try and go the opposite. For example, if somebody's closing out straight towards you, you might want to go downhill. If somebody's closing out towards your left side, you may want to go right. Same for the opposite, right and left. And pump fakes, jabs, and split catches are usually the most efficient when you're attacking a closeout, as you'll see on these clips. So let's go ahead and get started. So here we see Gonzaga. By the way, this whole breakdown is about Gonzaga's offense. They were the #1 offensive efficiency rated team last year in college basketball. So obviously they do a lot of good things. You'll see it here. So Kispert, pump fake. He sees that it's everybody down here in the paint. Quick swing Dayai, another pump fake. Pump fake straight to the rim. So as we see, quick pump fake, quick swing, quick pump fake, straight to the rim. Number 4 for Norfolk State is in a full-blown sprint at Ayai. So he recognizes that. He gives a quick little ball fake, and he's off the ground. This guy decides to sprint to Cook in the corner, so it opens up a wide-open driving lane for Ayai. Easy bucket. Nothing complicated, nothing difficult. He just went straight to it. Here we go. Kispert attacks a closeout. Step back, doesn't have it. Nembhard drives downhill. Ayai again. Pump fake, show and go. Nice little finish. So let's take it back. So here we go. We'll slow it down just a second. Kispert with the pump fake, and then Watson with the nice little screen. He drives. He doesn't have anything, so he decides to keep it moving. Now Nembhard. Little rub screen by Kispert. He gets downhill and creates a closeout for Ayai again just by driving and getting the paint touched. Now Ayai again, as we saw in the last clip, just does a nice little pump fake. He just shows the ball, and this guy goes flying. So this is 2 clips in a row. He doesn't even make a move of any sort. He just does a simple ball fake, gets him in the air, and then here he splits 2 guys with a little show and finishes at the rim. Nice, efficient, simple, but gets buckets out of it. So here we go. Kispert, pump fake. Again, so 3 possessions in a row, pump fake. Boom, uses his body and finishes. If you watch the pick and roll breakdown, you will see 2-foot finish, creates the contact. Pump fake, gets him off the ground. Once he's off the ground, he's dead. So now he's got the angle on him that he wants. 1-2, jumps into the body so he can't have a chance to block it. Straight to the rim. 3 possessions in a row, pump fake, straight line drive to the rim. They opened up the space for themselves through the ball fakes. So here we go. Cook. So again, nothing crazy. What I want you to realize here, Cook catches this ball, and Campbell, Tiger Campbell right here, is helping on the roll. So Nembhard recognizes that he's sagged low, helping on the roll. He just kicks it back to this fill-up man. When this fill-up man catches it, he recognizes that Campbell closes out short, and he closes out on his right side. So he just takes a little jab, little negative step towards that right side, and attacks opposite of where his body and his momentum are. Catch, little negative step towards the right, jab step, 2-foot finish, right at the rim. Keeps it simple, but it's effective. You can see Gonzaga does a really good job of attacking these closeouts, and that's what made them one of the most offensive, or the most, they were ranked #1 in offensive efficiency last year. So here he is again. Ayai, pump fake, kick, Nembhard. So let's run it back. Nembhard here catches. Where's his angle? His angle is up, and he's chest almost towards the sideline. So he does the same thing. He just loads his leg up, little jab step, and he attacks downhill. In doing that, he gets all the way to the rim. He could go for a tough finish here over number 5, but because he recognizes that he leaves Kispert, who again, if you saw the last clips, if you saw the pick and roll video, he's one of the best shooters in the country. Boom. Easy. Catch and shoot 3. That's a layup for Kispert. That's a layup every time. He'll make that 9 times out of 10. So here we go. So Ayai catches in the high post, kicks out to Kispert, drive, finish. He gets fouled. All right, so look. Kicks it out. He's already hands high. His angle is this way towards the sideline. Kispert recognizes. Boom. Drives middle. Easy. Gets past his guy. Watson does a great job sealing this middleman on the 2-3 zone. And Kispert goes up. Gets fouled. Should have finished it. Should have been an and one, but he misses. Goes to the line. So here we are. Watson kicks out. Nembhard recognizes this guy's flying at him, so he kicks. Creates a closeout for Ayai. Ayai, another pump fake. Pump fake gets his guy in the air, and now he's spinning around trying to catch back up. Ayai recognizes the help here by Zagorowski, so he kicks out to Nembhard. Nembhard attacks the closeout. Pivots in the paint. Nice little fadeaway. So let's run that back real quick. So right here. Nembhard, quick swing. Ayai, good pump fake. Gets his man in the air. Drives. Nembhard, pump fake. His momentum, Zagorowski's momentum, is flying towards his right side. He's closing out low towards his right shoulder. So Nembhard recognizes and he drives on that left side towards the middle. Now he's patient, uses his body. Bump, bump, pump fake. Reverse pivot. Pivot back and a nice little fader in the paint. Patient, poised, effective, efficient. Here we are. Nembhard attacks, recognizes the help, kicks to Suggs. Easy drive. Let's run it back, slow it down. So Nembhard here is aggressive in transition. Soon as he recognizes that Suggs got helps, he picks it up and he kicks it. Younger players a lot of times will take one more dribble right here. They'll try to get either splitting through this to get to the rim, or they'll just take another dribble and it's too late. He recognizes it as soon as it happens, picks it up. Suggs recognizes a short closeout and an angle towards his left shoulder, so he takes off to the right. Number 2 tries to slide up. He can't keep with them, so Suggs is by. Now that he's got him on his hip, or really behind him almost, it's just a matter of finishing at the rim. He does a nice job, cuts off Manic, finish right there at the bucket. Nembhard again, draws, patient, kicks it to Suggs on a swing. Now this time, this is what I really like about this one actually. So Nembhard drives and he's patient. He doesn't force. He recognizes Suggs is open on the fill up on the weak side, the back side. Suggs here recognizes that he's pretty solid. That's actually a pretty good closeout by 24, but he just takes one dribble towards the middle, and because this guy is closing out so hard, he basically is just trying to anticipate Suggs' movement. It's very hard to guard this, and he does a great job, Suggs does. So because he's trying to anticipate that first move, Suggs takes one hard dribble towards the left. He slides hard, and Suggs opens up that lane for himself to drive at the rim. He shows it with the right, finishes with the left. So let's run that back one time, full speed, close out. One dribble hard left, crossover, finish at the rim. Great play by Jalen Suggs. So he kicks it ahead to Nembhard here. Close out, pump fake, drive, close out, extra swing, easy shot. So again, this started really with two things. Well, really with three things, if we're being perfectly honest. Watson here. Great job advancing the ball with the pass in transition. That gives Nembhard basically a one-on-one situation on the wing. He decides to drive middle, kind of fumbles the ball, but he sees Cook filling the opposite wing in transition. Cook wide open, but he's patient. Pump fake gets number 4 flying out of the way. Patient when he attacks. He draws another defender, so he knows somebody's open. Kicks it to Watson. Watson's unselfish. Swings it to Kispert. So it starts with the kick ahead in transition. The quick decision by Nembhard to drive middle and then Cook in attacking the closeout right here with the pump fake and drawing a help defender creates a 2-on-1 situation on the backside. Kispert, the best shooter, ends up with the easy bucket. Again, so attacking the closeout is not necessarily for you to score. Sometimes it is just to create a situation for your teammate. Here, Kispert attacks a closeout. This guy's high hands, but he doesn't have anything, so he doesn't force it. He swings it. Now Nembhard comes off this screen, comes off another screen, swings it back. Kispert again attacks a closeout. Now this is one thing that is very, very beneficial to have in your bag in any situation, but especially in attacking closeouts. This guy comes out high, so he knows he can get by him. As he does, most times you will not just get a wide open lane to the basket. We saw a couple early on in the clips, but most cases you will have a secondary defender who's going to try to stop you from getting to that rim. So if you can get these little mid-range shots, whether it be a floater or a pull-up, you're going to end up being a lot more efficient on offense because you're not forcing it to the rim. You're taking what the defense gives you. So he attacks the closeout, stops right in the middle. Nice little floater from Kispert. Great play. Boom, here, Kispert attacks that closeout. Now again, I told you at the very beginning of the video, jabs, pump fakes, and quick split catches are usually the most efficient as attacking closeouts. Kispert here, catches. Quick jab to the left. 14's top foot is his right foot. He pretends like he's going to attack it with that jab and opens him up. Makes him stumble, and then it's right to that rim. Easy lay. So let's watch it again in full speed. So Nembhard, great job kicking it out. Left jab, straight to the rim, bucket. And again, he could have pulled up for a floater right here and tried not force it to the rim over number 5, but he finishes it anyways. Great job. He comes off this little dribble handoff. A little baseline flat screen. He gets it to this middle area, kicks it to Suggs. Suggs rips. Again, a nice little floater in the mid-range. So Suggs recognizes number 4, closes out high side on his left shoulder. So he's got this space baseline. As he gets there, he recognizes the help defense and pulls up for a nice little floater right in that middle, right in that mid-range. Those floaters and those pull-ups will keep you from getting your shot blocked. It'll give you a nice little open shot if you can master them. So here we go. Nembhard, swing to Suggs again. Basically the same play from the other side. So he swings it. Boom. Suggs recognizes number 5, closes out high side. So this time he's got the space baseline again. He takes off. He beats his man initially with the quick decision. Boom. Number 3 steps up and help. So he raises up right before he gets to him. Nice little floater. It's nothing too complicated about attacking closeouts. It's just about reading momentum and making a quick decision. If you can do that, you'll watch your points per game, your assists, and just your overall effectiveness in the game raise because you're not overthinking. You're not trying to make too many moves. You're simply just attacking what the defense is giving you, making quick decisions, and using their own momentum against you. So I hope this helps some of you guys. I hope you can add something to your game, and I will see you next time. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Peace.